How you guys doing? This is Super M Giles coming at you with my very first video statue review. I want to give a shout out right now to my brothers from another mother, Rad, Titan, and Geo Man. Guys, thanks for all your support. I watch your reviews all the time. Keep them rolling. It's inspired me to buy more Sideshow stuff and more statues. Also want to shout out to Yardman5 and Bruce Campbell's Chin for all the Arnold reviews, and obviously it's encouraged me to get things. This was actually my first piece that I bought back in 2009, and I was like, man, I'm actually, maybe not my first piece, my second piece. My first piece was actually the Wolf Biomass, which I'll do a review of that as well a little bit later on. But then at around the same time I bought this because I love Conan and because I love Arnold. This is probably my favorite movie of all time. So you know I think this is a grail. This is number 168. And it is the regular edition. I could care less about exclusives. I could care less about those types of things. Very few things actually have good exclusives. Maybe the Red Deadpool, maybe the 300 premium format with the helmet. Those are the ones offhand that I think I definitely would want. But for the most part, let's get into this statue. We'll do some close-up shots here in just a second. But again, this is number 168. You know, a lot of people have a tough time or would have a tough time purchasing this for $1,000. But I'm telling you, if this is not in your collection, I would do everything you could to get it there. It's the best Arnold Conan to date. I know PCS is supposed to come out with a 1/3. I'm very anxious to see what that's going to be like. I'll be getting it if it looks anything close to this one, anything close to Arnold. Not that I'm advocating the black war paint. Again, I would love to see something a little bit different. But as far as the mixed media goes here, the mixed media is awesome. Obviously, the base is incredible. I know there's been some complaints about the paint job, but for the most part, it doesn't take away from the statue. Any of the negatives, people are like, well, you know, the black should have been darker, the blood should have been more accurate, that sort of stuff. But the reality is the scene right before he breaks into the orgy and starts killing folks and tearing people up. The reality is they were putting some white camo on as well, which made the black a little milky-ish looking, and I think that's what they were trying to go for. But no, it doesn't take anything away from the statue. Could it be darker? Yes, it could, but it's still awesome. Everybody out there who has this statue knows what I'm talking about, knows that it's a grail, and knows that it's incredible. If you love Arnold, you love Conan, it is a must. The sculpt on Arnold is perfect down to a T. I would even say, and this is going to sound funny, but his whole physique, even the way Arnold's abs are, and he's got like this weird looking belly button. I know that sounds kind of gay, kind of funny, but the reality is, if you've seen Arnold in Pumping Iron, any of the old bodybuilding stuff, if you work out like I do, you've seen Arnold's body quite a bit, and this is a perfect representation of what Arnold looked like in his prime. In the Conan the Barbarian film, by far the best of the Conans, a very serious, very dramatic film. If you haven't seen the film, you need to watch the film. But this is number 168. Also, the sword is very well detailed, and I actually have a Conan Atlantean right here. Pick it up for you. Try to show it to you. We'll zoom in on it here in a second. I'll do a review of this later. But I got this bad boy from Spain. This is a Marto Conan Atlantean sword. And then, of course, the boxes. Now we'll go to a couple of up-close shots.